look out. He's thinking about it, y'all. The adventure dog. Adventure dog. Look at her go. Look at that dog go. Look at her go. Look at her. Get him, Piper. Get him. Adventure dog. He's the adventure dog. Look out. Look at that. Look at that good old dog. Look at that dog, son. There she goes. There she goes. She made it. Oh, look out. Oh, what is happening? Let's see now. Oh, one glad morning we shall see Jesus in the air, coming after you and me, joy's ours to share. What rejoicing there will be when the saints shall rise, headed for that jubilee yonder in the sky. Oh, what singing, singing, oh, what shouting, shouting on that happy morning when we all shall fly. Oh, what glory, glory, hallelujah, glory, when we meet our blessed Savior in the sky. Ah! Yeah. Whew. Another 3 days. Another round of answered prayers, another blessing, another expression of gratitude, an undeniable expression of gratitude. Sending it on up. If you've been following any of these, I'm very confused about what to call my faith. I'll just use God, you know. But I've been kind of using the word the great mystery. You look around, try to be an atheist, give it your best shot, just stand right here where I'm standing. Have a look around. You try that atheist cloth on, if you will, and see how well it fits. It didn't fit me. So I'm not sure about the words and the naming. I get a little crossed up and a little, in my head about it. But I believe in the great mystery. So what I got for you today, what I got for myself, anybody listening, I really like looking back on these. This is number 8. I could call it 9, but this is the 8th month in a row where I've done a 3-day fast to start the month. 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Planning is good. I don't have to plan, you know, because it's already planned. It's the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. What are you doing? Well, I will not be eating. And whatever else you want me to go to, you want me to go to dinner, that's cool, but I won't eat. The first 3 days done, and the goal was to do 1 year of that, and in the final month, do 7 days. But I'm thinking more like I'm gonna do 10, just to get to that point, and then do this for another year, God willing, the great mystery willing. What word do you prefer? I don't want to trigger anybody. I want you to get the message. So, just talking about the supernatural effects of fasting and prayer. And so, that last month I'm thinking I want to do 10 days. And then before I die, I would like to do a conquest fast, which is when a conquest fast is where you just conquer the thing. And after about 21 days to 24 days, your hunger actually returns and you feel it, and you know it's time to eat. And so I want to experience that feeling. And you just, whatever's wrong with you, in a conquest fast, it's a conquest. It's all gone. It's behind you. You just got to put in 21 days. So whatever it is that ails you, kiss it goodbye in 21 days. That's the goal. So, I would like to do that before I die. And you know, they got this Agenda 2030. You know how COVID went in 2020. I ain't exactly real excited and looking forward to what they got in store or what they got planned, and I'd like to just try to use my thought power, my mind magic, to kind of change their plans, because it's a fucking beautiful world out here. Like any scarcity we face is manufactured. Once you see that, everything changes a little bit, you know? But, what were we talking about? Yes, so supernatural powers of fasting. We'll do a little bit of prayer too, but this message, I know I've said it before in these, but this idea that fasting accelerates your destiny. Fasting accelerates your destiny. What does the word fasting mean? Like, it makes no sense. Fast. What's fast about it? The only thing fast about fasting is that you go from where you are to where you're meant to be quickly. 3 days can, that would just change your life. It's crazy, especially if you've never done one. And if you just start stacking 3 days, let me tell you, like, it's powerful. It changes your life, like, so much. So with fasting, accelerating your destiny, you gotta think in order. And that order goes like this. There's 6 things, if you can remember 6. You got your words that lead to your thoughts. Your thoughts lead to your actions. Your actions lead to your habits. Your habits become your character, and your character becomes your destiny. And you might be arguing, like, words before thoughts? Yes, I've thought about that too. And it made sense to me sometime this month, and I've been saving it for this moment. But have you ever caught yourself, like, okay, I had a story that I used to say, like, I would lie. I had like a rehearsed lie that I started to believe, and I would just kind of say it. And I said it so many times, I'm trying to think about what it was. Like, I lied about something that had happened to me. And I just told it so many times it became like a part of me, but it wasn't true. But I would say it, and then everything else would just start following. So the words would kick on the thoughts. You see what I'm saying? And so I caught myself in that lie. It might have been in a dream, but I've caught myself almost repeating that lie. And I just snapped. I was like, that's what my spiritual teacher, Jensen Franklin, meant when he said words become your thoughts. So with fasting, right off the bat, it's a good time to be quiet, because whatever you say is likely to be garbage. You are detoxing. So you might want to watch your words, because you are just offloading trash into the universe if you're not careful. In fact, it might not be a bad idea just to take a 3-day word fast. I've been thinking about that a lot. But so words become your thoughts. So right off the bat with fasting, you stop talking. You have to stop talking. You can't go telling everybody you're fasting, because they'll make a big deal out of it, feel sorry for you, tempt you, whatever, tell you you're stupid. You just got to let it go, and you just got to do the thing and talk a little bit less. And then that just keeps leading on up to where you get to habits. And there's just nothing more powerful than breaking the habit of reaching for the food. I've kept opening the pantry to throw stuff away and smelling these bananas these last couple of days. What a temptation, let me tell you. Wow. So I got smart, and when I had to use the pantry to throw away some trash, I would hold my breath, open the door, throw it in there, close the door, walk away from it, and then breathe again. You gotta just be good at avoiding and breaking habits. You break those habits like left and right. So habits are like tricky, And son, let me tell you, when you first start a fast, for me, I've already given up coffee, but I still drink tea. And you gotta be careful with the tea you drink too. You don't want to drink that China tea. It's loaded with fluoride. And the company I use is in Michigan, and they do all kinds of stuff. I haven't tested it. I probably should. My dreaming's still really strong and everything. I'll tell you about that in a minute too. But yeah, I'm down to tea. Let me tell you, the first shot in this battle every month on the 1st, I fire the first shot, and it's when I make the choice not to fire up the tea in the morning. So I got a feeling if I could quit tea before I try this 10-day fast, I might be in a really good position. Get these first few days off to a smooth start. I think that's probably what I'll do. So it's gonna be August. We're gonna do a 10-day fast in August. I'm sitting here talking it out with you. This is great. And I really enjoy looking back at these videos for my own benefit, just to see how much my thoughts have changed, how much I'm growing with these fasts. But yeah. So yeah, last night, the caffeine, the tea, man, it's a shot fired, and it's like instantly you are into the fast. It's like no fucking around, man. Time to go. And it's like I tell you, the fasting, you take a firm stance. You say what you're gonna do. If it's one day, it's one day. If it's 12 hours, it's 12 hours. If it's 3 days, it's 3 days. If it's 10 days, it's 10 days. But you take a firm stance and you commit to what you say you're going to do. And then you sort everything out after that. But there's no quitting. And like once you have eliminated that quit option, it's a whole lot easier to enjoy yourself and enjoy what you're doing and enjoy the process and see the beauty in it. So you take a firm stance. You do that with everything. I go to yoga class, take a firm stance. In between every posture, I'm not going to bend down, I'm not going to look down. I'm going to literally stand there and look in the mirror and take 3 breaths. And I'm going to watch my whole front of my body heaving because I am breathing so hard. But I ain't going to quit, and that's it. I ain't going to quit. And people, same thing if you're a runner. You just decide what you're going to do before you even take your first step. And no matter how you feel, you just keep going. So that's the way I do the yoga, no matter how I feel. Last night I was feeling off. I had the fasting flu. I went to a class, I set my intention, fuck it, I didn't quit, and by the time I was done, I enjoyed the thing, and I surprised myself. But yeah, fasting, there's your fasting talk. As far as prayer goes, I just want to tell y'all something. I was reading this book by David Icke, and I checked it out, it's true. The story of Muhammad. It's easy to pick on Islam or another religion that's not close to your heart, so let's pick on one. Let's pick on Islam a little bit. Not pick on it because I don't want to make an enemy, but whether you are aware of it or not, there's Saturn worship all around you. If you're wearing Nike shoes or a Nike shirt and that swoosh, got that swoosh going, you're openly walking around Saturn worshiping. That's representative of the rings of Saturn. Same thing with my Toyota Prius. Have a laugh. It's funny, I drive a Prius. Love that car. She's a freaking tank. So reliable. But she's got a good sense of humor. We can laugh too, but I will not say a bad word about it. But yeah, so it has those 2 rings on it. Those are the rings of Saturn. I knocked them right off my car. So probably seems a little crazy, but you know, if I want to worship Saturn, I'll worship Saturn. But if I don't, I want to look into it a little more before I do, then I will. But in Islam, you can look this up. It's the Night Journeys of Muhammad and the Ascension. So as the story goes, as legend would have it, the Prophet Muhammad was in talks with God about how much his followers should pray. And the original request was 50. And Muhammad took that back to Moses. And Moses was like, 50 times a day, that's too much, dude. Can't do it. Muhammad went back to God, made a deal for 5. We'll do 5, and as legend tells it, God sent him back. That's fine, and you'll get 50 prayers worth of blessings if you do 5. But you got to aim it at the black cube here at the Mecca. That black cube is always going to be Saturn worship, by the way. You see it with Taylor Swift, Beyonce, all your pop stars dancing on top of a black cube. When you graduate high school or whatever, you wear a big old black cube on your head. You're doing Saturn worship. But so he brings it back to Moses, and Moses is like, fine, we'll do 50, we'll do 5 a day. We can do 5. And now all across the world, all of your Muslims, they'll drop, and they know how to find it. I forget the word, it starts with a Q, like a lot of things in Islam, starts with a Q. And you aim it, you aim yourself at that black cube in Mecca, and you send your prayers. If prayers weren't so powerful, why would they do all that? So your prayers are powerful, don't underestimate it. And when you fast, your prayers are turbocharged. So pray to what you want to pray to. Do your own thing. But I think when you get with religion and stuff, you get all these charlatans in your path. They knock you off. They knock you off your course. And now you leave things like fasting and prayer on the table that are just incredible spiritual tools that you can use any old time, especially fasting. Yeah, and then here in America, they'll do a fake shooting, like everybody's favorite, Sandy Hook. Don't talk about Sandy Hook. Well, I'll just say this. If you lost a loved one, or if I did, I'll put myself in their shoes, role reversal. If a loved one was lost and I wanted to know what happened, the first question I'd want answered is, what was an AP professional photojournalist doing in the parking lot of the school as the kids ran from the building? She's there before the cops, everybody else, with photo gear, not a phone, but her professional photo gear, taking pictures and shit. Like, what was she doing there? okay? These things are hoaxes, man. They're either planned and scripted or they're outright just faked. So we get all that, and then the response is like somebody will go into the press and say something about hopes and prayers, and then they belittle it. Hopes and prayers, you know? How stupid. Isn't it perfect the way they do that, man? And now they got you all caught up, and you're dismissing the power of your thoughts and prayers. I'm here to tell you, your mind is capable of magic. Don't let them trick you. Anyway, yeah, my prayer is just a lot more laughter in this world, a lot more joy, and abundance and prosperity. It's coming, it's already here. They're just holding it down. How do we break through this, you know? It's coming. It's coming. But I feel good. Hope you feel good. It's a beautiful day. Thank you, and I love you.